Welcome back, friends. It's been a long wait time, and this time we are back with Shankar Jaikishan. Oldie Goldie is a team of friends. There's Ajoy, our lead singer, Shekhar, Sunil, Girish, uh, Jaydev, and our singers Sanchita, Pooja, Jayant, Mihir, and Rinku are joining us this evening with their songs. And today we have a special guest who's going to co-host the event with me. And I think you can see him on the screen. His name is Mohan Gopinath.
Hi.
And let me do the introductions right away. Mohan is a media and broadcasting professional with an experience of over 25 years, 18 of which have been spent with Z as a business head, as a promoter of channels, and a producer of films. And that apart, he's a co-owner of a music outfit, a music group. And if that weren't enough, he is a self-confessed fan of Hindi cinema and Hindi film music, and that kind of sums it all. That's why he's here, and that's why we see him smiling from ear to ear. Okay, so why are we doing Shankar Jaikishan this evening? In the week gone by, we crossed two anniversaries, one of which was a milestone anniversary. Last Sunday, the 12th of September, was the 50th year since Jaikishan of Shankar Jaikishan left us. That was also a Sunday. This 12th of September was also a Sunday. I'll tell you more about the 12th of September 1971 as we go along. And the other anniversary was commemorated yesterday, the 17th of September, which happened to be the 22nd death anniversary of Shankar Jaikishan's writing partner, Hasrat Jaipuri. All the romantic songs that you've heard in the 60s, Shammi Kapoor, Rajendra Kumar, many of them were written by Hasrat Jaipuri. So we said that अभी दो anniversary आ गई हैं तो उससे ज़्यादा reason क्या चाहिए? So we said that let's have this program on Shankar Jaikishan. And Shankar Jaikishan are nothing without Hasrat and Shailendra. So it's a celebration of the entire team that produced such outstanding and memorable music. तो शाम का वक्त है, सैटरडे का दिन है, हम भी हैं, तुम भी हो, दोनों हैं आमने सामने. और मेरे सामने मोहन है, so I would invite Mohan to make his opening comments, after which we will play the first song. Mohan, over to you.
Hey, thank you so much for the kind words. Am I being heard by
Yes,
everybody?
loud and clear.
Thank you so much. Truth be told, this is the first time that I'm comparing anything on Shankar Jaikishan. I usually tend to steer clear of the legends. I'm more into the Anu Malik, Bappi Lahiri and the Nadeem Shravan era because वहाँ कम competition है, and you wouldn't even know if I've goofed up or made a mistake. But Shekhar is a very dear friend, and or should I call him an elder brother? I never had, so it was very difficult to refuse his invitation. And before we launch into the first song, I think that there is a little bit of a context that needs to be given on the Shankar Jaikishan influence of Hindi film music. The world and its mother knows that 1911, 1913 was when the first movie or talkies was made in the form of Raja Harishchandra, and 1931 was Alam Ara. And in the 30s and 40s, there were so many illuminating stars in the field of music, be it R.C. Boral, Pankaj Malik, Timir Baran, K.C. Dey, Saraswati Devi was the first female composer, or Khemchand Prakash, Bulosi Rani. But in all this, you would find that they were either originating from Punjab, or they were into the Shastriya Sangeet, because what were films? Films were nothing but an hyper extension of the drama that existed, or the drama troupes that existed. And it is in this respect that the first glimmer of the grammar or the syntax of Hindi film music that was being changed, you could see in Anil Biswas and Naushad. And Raj Kapoor was the godfather. Can you give me 1 second, please? Sorry, back, somebody at the door. So Raj Kapoor is known as the godfather of Shankar Jaikishan. There's a very interesting story as to how these two people actually got together to make music. Raj Kapoor's first film was Aag, which was later remade in 1979 as Satyam Shivam Sundaram, gender reversed. So the music director of Aag was Ram Ganguly, and he was contracted to give music for Barsat as well. And the tunes that Raj Kapoor had selected for Barsat, he saw Ram Ganguly pinching or pilfering the same tunes, albeit in a different composition or arrangement for another movie which was not his. So in a fit of anger, he threw Ram Ganguly out and said, I'm going to make Shankar Raghuvanshi and Jai Kishan Panchal, who are working in my Prithvi theaters under the tutelage of my father, Prithviraj Kapoor, as the music directors. They were a mandolin player and a tabla player and a harmonium player at best. But to given the mantle of a magnum opus called Barsat, which had 9 songs, that is where the entire grammar of Hindi film music changed. The orchestration, the kind of opening bars that you see, it is famously said of Shankar Jaikishan that out of 1,000 songs that he composed, 500 you can easily identify by the opening bars. Such is the power of the music that preludes or that precedes the words. Having said that, we are opening today's session with Shankar Jaikishan and a Hasrat Jaipuri number from a film which had only one song written by Hasrat Jaipuri, that is the song that we're going to play. The rest of the songs were written by Shailendra. The other interesting combination is that by the late 40s and the early 50s, there was this troika being formed of Devanand, Raj Kapoor and Dilip Kumar. So Raj Kapoor had Shailendra, Hasrat and Shankar Jaikishan. Devanand had Majroo, Shailendra and S.D. Burman. And Dilip Kumar had Naushad, Shakil Badayuni and himself. So the crisscrossing rarely happened. And so that is why we see Shankar Jaikishan having given only 7 odd movies as music for the legendary evergreen hero Devanand Saab. So on this note, can we have the first song, please?
याद किया दिल ने कहा हो तुम, झूमती बहार है कहाँ हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम। याद किया दिल ने कहा हो तुम, झूमती बहार है कहाँ हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहाँ हो तुम। हो खो रहे हो आज किस ख्याल में, हो दिल फंसा है बेबसी के जाल में, हो खो रहे हो आज किस ख्याल में, हो दिल फंसा है बेबसी के जाल में, मतलबी जहां मेहरबान हो तुम, याद किया दिल ने कहा हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहां हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहां हो तुम। हो रात ढल चुकी है सुबह हो गई, हो मैं तुम्हारी याद लेके खो गई, हो रात ढल चुकी है सुबह हो गई, हो मैं तुम्हारी याद लेके सो गई, अब तो मेरी दास्तां हो तुम, याद किया दिल ने कहा हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहां हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहां हो तुम। तुम हमारी जिंदगी के बाग हो, तुम हमारी राह के चिराग हो, तुम हमारी जिंदगी के बाग हो, तुम हमारी राह के चिराग हो। मेरे लिए आसमां हो तुम, याद किया दिल ने कहा हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहां हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहां हो तुम। याद किया दिल ने कहा हो तुम, झूमती बहार है कहाँ हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहां हो तुम, प्यार से पुकार लो जहां हो तुम।
Lovely, Ajoy. Off to a great start. And this film, Patitha, was produced and directed by Amiya Chakrabarti, who was one of the early supporters of Shankar Jaikishan. Some of his other films include Daag in 1952, also Shankar Jaikishan, and Katputli in 1957. The sad part is that Amiya Chakrabarti passed away during the making of Katputli, so they had to bring in another director to complete the film. But anyway, the quality of music remained the same SJ standard in all these films. From 53, we jump 14 years, क्योंकि ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा, and we have Mihir singing this song from An Evening in Paris. So Mohan, would you like to take us to our SJ trip to Paris? We can't hear you. You need to unmute yourself, or Shekhar, you need to see whether the control is.
Yeah. So
yeah, great.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So I always call the 60s to be the, it's now famously called as the swinging 60s, shimmering shikaras and snow-clad mountains. That was the era where movies went color, and since it was the swinging 60s, so Sharmila and Shammi Kapoor to complete the S that we have as part of the Troika, who better than them to take us around the trip in Paris? So can we have the next song, please? Aisa mauka phir kahan milega.
ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा, हमारे जैसा दिल कहाँ मिलेगा। आओ तुमको दिखलाता हूँ पेरिस की एक रंगी शाम, देखो 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 देखो, An evening in Paris। ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा, हमारे जैसा दिल कहाँ मिलेगा। तुमको दिखलाता हूँ पेरिस की एक रंगी शाम, देखो 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 देखो, An evening in Paris। परियों की टोली, मीठी मीठी जिनकी बोली, क्या क्या दिल पर रंग जमाए, जलवों की ये आँख में चोली। देखो ये परियों की टोली, क्या दिल पर रंग जमाए, जलवों की ये आग में चली। अजी ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा, हमारे जैसा दिल कहाँ मिलेगा। आओ तुमको दिखलाता हूँ पेरिस की एक रंगी शान। देखो 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 देखो, I'm living in Paris। हाथों में हाथों को डाले, फिरते हैं आशिक निराले। ढूंढो यहाँ तुम भी साथी, मिल जाएंगे हुस्न वाले। हाथों में हाथों को डाले, फिरते हैं आशिक निराले। ढूंढो यहाँ तुम भी साथी, मिल जाएंगे हुस्न वाले। अजी ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा, हमारे जैसा दिल कहाँ मिलेगा। आओ तुमको दिखलाता हूँ पेरिस की एक रंगी शान। देखो 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 देखो, I'm living in Paris। अपने दिल का दामन भर लो, मर जाओगे प्यार कर लो। कल का सपना किसने देखा, इन राहों से आज गुजर लो। अपने दिल का दामन भर लो, मर जाओगे प्यार कर लो। कल का सपना किसने देखा, इन राहों से आज गुजर लो। अजी ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा, हमारे जैसा दिल कहाँ मिलेगा। आओ तुमको दिखलाता हूँ पेरिस की एक रंगी शान। देखो 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 देखो, I'm living in Paris। अजी ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा, हमारे जैसा दिल कहाँ मिलेगा। आओ तुमको दिखलाता हूँ पेरिस की एक रंगी शान। देखो 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 देखो, I'm living in Paris। I'm living in Paris। I'm living in Paris।
Thank you, Mihir. So that was, folks, that was Mihir doing a Shammi Kapoor from An Evening in Paris. And we move back 6 years or so, yes. When Raj Kapoor narrated the story of Jis Desh Mein Ganga Behti Hai to Shankar Jaikishan, the initial reaction was कि अरे ये तो डाकुओं की फिल्म है, इसमें म्यूजिक का क्या स्कोप है, क्या पोटेंशियल है। लेकिन फिर as the discussions progressed and there was better understanding within the team of the story and the message that it was going to convey, situations for songs were found, and this turned out to be a landmark film in terms of music at least. एक से बढ़कर एक गाने हैं, and Sanchita is going to render one of these songs from one of the songs of Jis Desh Mein Ganga Behti Hai. Mohan, we need your expert inputs.
No expert on that. Just historically, it's a very significant movie. It's the last black and white movie that came out from the RK stable. More importantly, Deepak is very right. The initial reaction of Shankar Jaikishan was that ये तो डाकुओं की कहानी है. More importantly, this was no mere dacoit drama. This was actually inspired from Vinoba Bhave's Clarion Call. And talk about art influencing society. Many of the dacoits, after having seen this movie, surrendered themselves to the police, and that is how some good actually came in society. And that's where this entire film acquired a cult status of having revolutionized some mindsets at large. So can we have the next song, please?
Thank you, Sanchita. Lovely as usual. तो ये था जिस देश में गंगा बहती है का कमाल. We move to the next song. This is going to be rendered by Ajoy, and we go back further into time into the mid 50s. Basant Bahar, which is a landmark film for Shankar Jaikishan, because in 1952 Naushad had composed the music of Baiju Bawra, and that became a gold standard for classical music in Hindi films. So when Shankar Jaikishan, who were already a big name by that time, were asked to compose the music, some people were skeptical. They said कि ये क्या, ये तो मतलब ये अभी नव सीखे हैं, बच्चे हैं. So will they be able to compose this kind of music which the script demands? But Shankar and Jaikishan were equal to the task, more than equal to the task. And we have this beautiful album of 6 or 7 or 8 numbers from Basant Bahar, written by, of course, Shailendra and Hasrat. So Mohan, tell us what happened with Basant Bahar.
So you are very right, Deepak. कभी कभी क्या होता है कि खुद की सक्सेस खुद का गले का खूंटा बन जाता है. So when Barsat came with an explosion and 9 songs super hit, and after that many RK movies, Avara and Boot Polish and Shri 420. So they were known as people who were with heavy orchestration, and Bejo Bara, as you said, was the gold standard of classical music. तो चैंपियन वो है जो जानता है कि किस वक्त अपने हुनर, अपने फन को दिखाने का एक मौके की तलाश में रहता है. एंड दैट इज व्हाट हैपेंड विद बसंत बहार इन 1956. Beautiful number based on Rag Todi. And what people forget is that they were deeply grounded in classical music, and so it was not very difficult for them to conjure up numbers. This film had 9 numbers, each one better than the other. So can we move on to this song, please?
दुनिया न भाए मोहे अब तो बुला ले, दुनिया न भाए मोहे अब तो बुला ले, चरणों में तेरे, चरणों में दुनिया न भाए मोहे अब तो बुला ले, दुनिया न भाए मोहे अब तो बुला ले, चरणों में तेरे, चरणों में मेरे गीत मेरे संग सहारे, मेरे गीत मेरे संग सहारे, कोई न मेरा संसार में, कोई न मेरा संसार में, दिल के ये टुकड़े, दिल के ये टुकड़े कैसे बेच दूं दुनिया के बाजार में, दुनिया के बाजार में, मन के ये मोती रखियो तू संभाले, मन के ये मोती रखियो तू संभाले, चरणों में तेरे, चरणों में सात सुरों के सातों सागर, सात सुरों के साथों सागर मन की उमंगों से जागे, मन की उमंगों से जागे। तू ही बता, तू ही बता मैं कैसे गाऊं बहरी दुनिया के आगे, बहरी दुनिया के आगे। तेरी ये बिना अब तेरे हवाले, तेरी ये बिना अब तेरे हवाले। चरणों में, चरणों में तेरे, चरणों में, चरणों में। मैंने तुझे कोई सुख न दिया, तूने दया लुटाई दोनों हाथों से। मैंने तुझे कोई सुख न दिया, तूने दया लुटाई दोनों हाथों से। तेरे प्यार की याद जो आए, तेरे प्यार की याद जो आए, दर्द छलक जाए आँखों से, दर्द छलक जाए आँखों से। जीना नहीं आया मोहे अब तो छुपा ले, जीना नहीं आया मोहे अब तो छुपा ले। चरणों में, चरणों में तेरे, चरणों में, चरणों में। दुनिया न भाए मोहे अब तो बुला ले, दुनिया न भाए मोहे अब तो बुला ले। चरणों में, चरणों में तेरे, चरणों में, चरणों में।
Thank you, Ajoy. That was a new facet of your singing. I don't think we've heard you sing classical numbers in this fashion ever before. So that was nice. It was wonderful. As I said, I mean, I'm limited with my adjectives. So nice and wonderful. You get the idea. All right. So now if you look at Shankar Jaikishan's career, I mean, when both of them were around, 49 to 71, there are two clear and near equal phases of their career, from 1949 Barsat to, let's say, 1960, and 61 with Jungli, Yahoo Chahe Koi Mujhe Jungli Kahe, all the way to 1971. And you can see the difference. These two are like, you know, poles apart. They are at the other end, opposite ends of the pendulum. 49 to 60 is black and white. It is more of a classical touch to the music, more traditional, more of, let's say, Shailendra's numbers and Lata Mangeshkar. You hear a lot of Lata Mangeshkar. And in the second half of their career, 61 to 70, it's Yahoo, Yahoo, Yahoo all the way. It's Mohammad Rafi, it's Hasrat Jaipuri, and it's outdoors, color, hill stations, Rajendra Kumar, Shammi Kapoor. That is the complete transition that Shankar Jaikishan made. And of course, this had a commercial undertone as well, because cinema was changing, color had been introduced, so everybody was going outdoors. There was no, you know, being cooped up in studios. तो इस फेज का हम एक गाना सुनते हैं अभी 1962, असली नकली, देवानंद एंड साधना, which is going to be rendered by Rinku and Mihir. So we will ask Mohan to tell us what is special about this song.
Okay, so there are two things that I wanted to highlight. You were very right, Deepak, when you said that cinema was changing. There was color being introduced. What people don't know that till 1972, black and white movies were made. There's a little known movie called Anubhav of Sanjeev Kumar and Tanuja. Probably that is the landmark of the last of the black and white movies, and music was by Kanu Roy. I'm digressing a little bit, but that is the last movie in which black and white. Of course, it was all restricted to the budgetary condition, financial condition of the producer. So that's where this entire thing stood at. So even Rajesh Khanna or Jitendra have had their, or Dharmendra have had their fair share. Or even Saath Hindustani was a black and white movie. So Asli Nakli was in as a black and white movie, even though it was released in 1962. More importantly, as I said before, there are only 6 movies for which Shankar Jaikishan composed movies which had Devanand. Patita, Love Marriage, Jab Pyar Kisi Se Hota Hai, Asli Nakli, Duniya, and a little known movie called Kahin Aur Chal. But what is very interesting about this song, Tujhe Jeevan Ki Door Se Bandh Liya Hai, और आप आज वो पिक्चर जाके देखिएगा जरूर. This song, apart from being used in Asli Nakli, was also used in a film called Guddi, when Jaya Bhaduri fantasizes about Dharmendra and he's coming out of the woods as a driver. So this is the song that gets played. So why was this song being played? Because Asli Nakli was also directed by Hrishikesh Mukherjee, as was Guddi. और उन दिनों HMV और T series का copyrights का issue नहीं था. If it was the same director, you could use the song. So let's get on to the song.
तुझे जीवन की डोर से बांध लिया है तेरे जुल्मों से दम सर आँखों पर.
तेरी बदले में प्यार दिया है तेरी खुशियाँ हर दम सर आँखों पर.
तुझे जीवन की डोर से बांध लिया है तेरे जुल्मों से दम सर आँखों पर. अप्सरा कोई आए तो देखूं नहीं, कोई बहकाए हंस के तो बहकूं नहीं. अप्सरा कोई आए तो देखूं नहीं, कोई बहकाए हंस के तो बहकूं नहीं. तोरे मतवारे नैनों ने जादू किया, तोरे मतवारे नैनों ने जादू किया. तेरी उल्फत सनम सर आँखों पर.
तेरी बदले में प्यार दिया है तेरी खुशियाँ हर दम सर आँखों पर.
जीवन की डोर से बांध लिया है तेरी जुल्मों से दम सर आँखों पर. चाँद सूरज भी है तेरी परछाइयाँ, तुझसे रोशन हुई दिल की गहराइयाँ. चाँद सूरज भी है तेरी परछाइयाँ, तुझसे रोशन हुई दिल की गहराइयाँ. तेरे चेहरे की झिलमिल से मंजिल मिली, तेरे चेहरे की झिलमिल से
थैंक यू मिहिर एंड थैंक यू रिंकू। ये था हसरत जयपुरी का कमाल, ऐसी प्यारी पूनम सर आंखों पर। आई मीन दिस इज टिपिकल हसरत। एंड अब हम शैलेंद्र का कमाल देखेंगे। हसरत का कमाल देख लिया, अब शैलेंद्र का कमाल देखेंगे। वी जंप बैक to the 50s, to 1955, Shri 420, which is a landmark film for RK Films and for Shankar Jaikishan. All songs were hits. I think there were 8 songs, if I'm not mistaken. Or one of the greatest contributions of Shankar Jaikishan in their long and very successful career is the fact that they took Hindi film music abroad. तो आज हम बात करते हैं कि हिंदी सॉन्ग्स, हिंदी मूवीज, हिंदी इंडियन कल्चर थ्रू हिंदी सिनेमा has reached countries all over the world. But it began, or it was encouraged by Shankar Jaikishan's music way back in 1951. There was this film called Awara, another RK production, जिसका जो गाना है आवारा हूँ या गर्दिश में हूँ, आसमान का तारा हूँ. It was a craze not just in India but in the Soviet Union, in Eastern Europe and other countries as well, even in Turkey. Or aaj tak, it's been 70 years, and to this day you will come across videos of of ordinary folk, ordinary people like you and me singing this song, recording it and uploading it on YouTube. That was the power, that is the power of that song. आवारा हूँ या गर्दिश में हूँ, आसमान का तारा हूँ. Another interesting fact about this song is that I read somewhere that when this song became a craze, it even was discussed in Parliament. People, certain members of Parliament felt that the song had, it had a negative effect on people because it encouraged being avara, a vagabond, a good for nothing. So, these people were afraid that it would create a negative or bad influence on young people at that time. And they even toyed with the idea of banning the song. Can you imagine banning Awara Ho, which is an anthem of sorts? So, theek hai, wo to Awara tha. And then 4 years later came another song, which again became a big hit, not just in India, but in many countries across the world. And Jayant is going to render this song from us. Shri 420, Shailendra, Shankar Jaikishan, मेरा जूता है जापानी. और Mohan, I can see you smiling, so I know that there's a lot you want to say about this song. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks Deepak. So you touched upon the Shailendra influence on Hindi film music. What is very interesting to note was that Shailendra was a very reluctant lyricist. Not many people know that he was working as a foreman in a railway, as a workman in a railway factory shop in Matunga, which is in Mumbai. So one of the mushairas, Raj Kapoor heard him recite Jalta Hai Punjab, which was in 1946-47, apparently based on the aftermath or the coming of the partition. And then he slipped in a silent note saying कि अगर आपको हिंदी फिल्मों में लिखने का कोई शौक है तो मैं राज कपूर हूँ, मैं फिल्में बनाता हूँ, आप प्लीज मेरे साथ आइए. So he didn't pay any heed because like most people or self-conscientious people of that era, he thought Hindi films was infra dig. But suddenly, I think some family medical emergency came and he saw this visiting card. And he said, he rushed to Raj Kapoor and said, मैं आपके लिए गाने लिखूंगा, बशर्ते आप मुझे कुछ आप एडवांस देंगे क्योंकि मेरे फैमिली में मेडिकल प्रॉब्लम है. Raj Kapoor was more than happy to bring him to the fold, and that is how Barsat came into being. And from there, the RK and the Shailendra saga came into being. There is a little doffing of the hat to the way Bombay then or Mumbai is being perceived. अगर आप ये गाने का स्टार्ट देखेंगे तो राजू जो है वो गांव से आता है या a little known town, and he wants to make it big in Bombay with stars and eyes, जैसे सभी का वो सपना होता है. And he sees the signboard which says Bombay 420 miles. So which is almost like a penal code 420, which means 420. So Bombay में जो लोग रहते हैं वो ठगी से अपना पैसा कमाते हैं या whatever. But this is how it was perceived, and it's still the financial capital of the world. So can we have the next song, please?
मेरा जूता है जापानी ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी। निकल पड़े हैं खुली सड़क पर अपना सीना ताने, अपना सीना ताने। मंजिल कहाँ कहाँ रुकना है ऊपर वाला जाने, ऊपर वाला जाने। बढ़ते जाए हम सैलानी जैसे एक दरिया तूफानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी। ऊपर नीचे नीचे ऊपर लहर चले जीवन की, लहर चले जीवन की। नादा है जो बैठ किनारे पूछे राह वतन की, पूछे राह वतन की। चलना जीवन की कहानी रुकना मौत की निशानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी। होंगे राजे राजकुंवर हम बिगड़े दिल शहजादे, बिगड़े दिल शहजादे। हम सिंहासन पर जा बैठे जब जब करे इरादे, जब जब करे इरादे। सूरत है जानी पहचानी दुनिया वालों को हैरानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। मेरा जूता है जापानी।
थैंक यू जयंत। तो ये था शैलेंद्र का कमाल। दूसरे अंतरे में है कि ऊपर नीचे नीचे ऊपर लहर चले जीवन की, नादा है जो बैठ सड़क पे पूछे राह वतन की। रुकना जीवन, चलना जीवन की निशानी, रुकना मौत की कहानी और कहानी निशानी। सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। तो ये एक जीवन का फलसफा है, जो बेसिक फिलोसफी है लाइफ की, जो सारे स्क्रिप्चर्स सारे ग्रंथों में लिखी गई है। भगवत गीता में ऑफ कोर्स वेरी क्लियरली लिखी गई है कि जीवन का दूसरा नाम है चलना, आगे बढ़ते रहना। तो ऊपर नीचे नीचे ऊपर लहर चले जीवन की, नादा है जो बैठ सड़क पे, यानी जो बैठे हुए हैं कुछ नहीं करते और पूछते हैं कि वतन की राह, हमारी मंजिल कहाँ है। उससे मंजिल नहीं मिलने वाली, आपको चलते रहना है, मंजिल खुद ब खुद आपके सामने आएगी। रुकना मौत की निशानी, चलना जीवन की कहानी, सर पे लाल टोपी फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी। सो दैट वाज शैलेंद्र। बहुत ही फिलोसॉफिकल टाइप के, बहुत ही फिलोसॉफी भरी होती है उनके गानों में, और उन्होंने जीवन को बहुत करीब से देखा. दैट्स व्हाई दिस काइंड ऑफ पोएट्री फ्लू और फ्लोज फ्रॉम हिज पेन. ओके, अगला गाना, अब 60s में वापस आ जाते हैं, और इसका बैकग्राउंड ये है कि Shankar Jaikishan used, I mean, when you think of Shankar Jaikishan's songs, you think of Lata Mangeshkar, Rafi Sahab, Mukesh, Manna Dey. I mean, these are the four names that immediately come to mind, because these four sang a very large proportion of Shankar Jaikishan's music. लेकिन 60s में आप देखेंगे, second half of the 60s, early 70s में, you see a growing presence of Asha Bhosle. उसकी एक वजह है, वो आई वोंट गो इनटू इट, लेकिन आशा भोसले ने बहुत सारे गाने गाए. एंड आपने अगर लाल पत्थर के का म्यूजिक नहीं सुना है तो आप प्लीज सुनिए, बिकॉज यू आर मिसिंग समथिंग वेरी 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 गुड, ऑफ अ वेरी हाई क्वालिटी. और उसमें एक गाने का मैं जिक्र करना चाहूंगा जो आशा भोसले ने गाया है, सुनी सुनी सांस की सितार पर, ब्यूटिफुली रिटन by Neeraj, very well composed by Shankar Jaikishan and marvelously rendered by Asha Bhosle. तो मैं दावे के साथ कह सकता हूं कि this is one of Asha Bhosle's finest numbers. अगर आपको ऐसा नहीं लगे ये गाना सुन के, तो नाम बदल देना. मेरा नाम नहीं, मेरा नाम ठीक है, आप अपना नाम बदल देना. तो मोहन.
Yeah, I totally confer with you, Deepak. In fact, if you were to see Shri 420, वो मुड़ के ना देख से ही वो टेम्पलेट शुरू हो गया था कि किस तरीके से उनको आशा का वो जो टेनोर है, जो वॉइस है, जो ट्रेबल है, वो उन्हें यूज करना था. एंड you were very right, with the opening up of the 60s, that kind of brazen or bold attitude had come into being, and that was getting reflected in their music. And that is where she was on par with her famous sister called Lata Mangeshkar. And we are blessed to have both the sisters having sung some 30,000 odd songs. So over to the song, please.
पर्दे में रहने दो, पर्दा ना उठाओ, पर्दे में रहने दो, पर्दा ना उठाओ, पर्दा जो उठ गया तो फिर खुल जाएगा. अल्लाह मेरी तौबा, अल्लाह मेरी तौबा, अल्लाह मेरी तौबा, अल्लाह मेरी तौबा. पर्दे में रहने दो, पर्दा ना उठाओ, पर्दे में रहने दो, पर्दा ना उठाओ, पर्दा जो उठ गया तो फिर होश वाला भी होश खोता है। हाँ तो पर्दे में रहने दो, पर्दा ना उठाओ, पर्दे में रहने दो, पर्दा ना उठाओ, पर्दा जो उठ गया तो भेद खुल जाएगा। ओए ओए अल्लाह मेरी तौबा, अल्लाह मेरी तौबा, अल्लाह मेरी तौबा, अल्लाह मेरी तौबा। हाँ जिसने मुझे बनाया है, वो भी मुझको समझ न पाया है। मुझको सजदे किए इंसाने, मुझको सजदे किए इंसाने, इन फरिश्तों ने सर झुकाया है। हाँ तो पर्दे में रहने दो, पर्दा ना उठाओ, पर्दे में रहने दो, पर्दा ना उठाओ, पर्दा जो उठ गया तो भेद खुल जाएगा। ओए अल्लाह मेरी तौबा, 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 अल्लाह मेरी तौबा।
थैंक यू पूजा। सॉरी पूजा, मैं आपका नाम बताना, आपको इंट्रोड्यूस करना भूल गया, लेकिन क्या करूं, आपके गानों की चॉइस ऐसी जबरदस्त होती है कि वो मैं भूल जाता हूं। एनीवे, कमिंग बैक टू वो सेकंड स्टैंजा में वो हसरत की लाइनें हैं, वो टिपिकल हसरत लाइन है कि हुस्न जब बेनकाब होता है तो वो समा लाजवाब होता है, खुद की खबर नहीं होती, यानी कि खुद को, हुस्न को अपनी खबर नहीं होती, वगैरह वगैरह। तो ये जब आप गा रही थी तो मुझे हसरत की एक प्राइवेट 4 लाइनें हैं वो याद आ गई, बिकॉज थॉट इज सिमिलर। वो 4 लाइनें ये हैं कि तुम चांद हो ऐसा पूनम का जो सारे गगन पर भारी है ना। हसरत वाज एन आउट रोमांटिक, तो आपको उनकी गानों में, उनकी शायरी में रोमांस के सिवा और कुछ नहीं मिलेगा। तो उन्होंने ये 4 लाइनों में कहा है कि तुम चांद हो ऐसा पूनम का जो सारे गगन पर भारी है, शोला ये तुम्हारे गालों का दुनिया की अगन पर भारी है, ए जाने तमन्ना तुम क्या हो ये बात कोई हमसे पूछे, एक फूल तुम्हारे जोड़े का और सारे चमन पर भारी है। मोहन।
Nice, very nice. So, so we are going on to the next song, which is from Lal Patthar. And कभी-कभी ऐसा होता है कि गाना कितना भी अच्छा हो या किसने भी अच्छी तरीके से गाया हो, it also reflects the life and times in which this entire song has been recorded. It is no secret that 1969 के बाद किशोर कुमार had formally overtaken Mohammad Rafi as the singing star of the playback singer that music directors rushed to. So लाल पत्थर में भले मोहम्मद रफी साहब ने ये बहुत जबरदस्त गीत गाया हो, पर उसमें एक देव कोहली का लिखा हुआ गीत जो शंकर जयकिशन ने स्वरबद्ध किया था, गीत गाता हूं मैं गुनगुनाता हूं मैं, मैंने हंसने का वादा किया था कभी. That was the song that stood out in the annual Binaka Geetmala, and not this one. Actually, it's a travesty of justice because you really can't choose between legends. But such is the fickle nature of the industry that एक बार अगर चढ़ता सूरज आपको नमस्कार करने पे मजबूर कर देता है तो फिर कोई और नजर ही नहीं आता है. Can we have the next song, please?
Can I say something?
Yes.
Shekhar?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you. See, talking of Lal Patthar, it came at a very, very critical juncture of Shankar's career, because this film was certified at the end of 1971. It had been 3 months since Jaykishan had passed away. And that was a big blow for Shankar, of course, and Hasrat. So Shankar had to literally pick up the pieces because the film was still under production, and he had to put the music score of Lal Patthar together. and he did a fantastic job. इस फिल्म में मेरे ख्याल से 4-5 गाने हैं और 4 गाने तो आउटस्टैंडिंग है. सुनी सुनी सांस की सितार पर वो क्लासिकल बेस है, रे मंसूर में गा वो भी क्लासिकल है, एंड द 2 सॉन्ग्स दैट मोहन जस्ट मेंशन, गीत गाता हूं मैं और उनके ख्याल आए तो आते चले गए, वो रफी साहब का गाना है. सो लेट्स हियर दिस सॉन्ग. ये हसरत की कलम से निकला है, उनके ख्याल आए, संग बाय अजॉय.
उनके ख्याल आए तो आते चले गए, उनके ख्याल आए तो आते चले गए, दीवाना जिंदगी को बनाते चले गए, उनके ख्याल. जो सांस आ रहा है किसी का प्याम है, जो सांस आ रहा है किसी का प्याम है, बेताबियों को और बढ़ाते चले गए, उनके ख्याल. इस दिल से आ रही है किसी यार की सदा, इस दिल से आ रही है किसी यार की सदा, वीरान मेरा दिल था बसाते चले गए, उनके ख्याल. होशो हवास पे मेरे बिजली सी गिर पड़ी, होशो हवास पे मेरे बिजली सी गिर पड़ी, मस्ती भरी नजर से पिलाते चले गए, उनके ख्याल आए तो आते चले गए, दीवाना जिंदगी को बनाते चले गए, उनके ख्याल.
Thank you, Ajoy. Lal Patthar is a classic that deserves to be widely, seen and appreciated. आज तक ये फिल्म को 50 साल हो गए, but I think because it sank without a trace, it bombed. Few people saw it, and therefore there isn't widespread appreciation of this film. It's a classic, I tell you. So please watch it. It's on YouTube. And जब हेमा मालिनी की बात होती है, people immediately think of Sita or Geeta as her finest performance. But you must watch her in Lal Patthar. I mean, she's at a different level in this movie. And of course, Rajkumar, it's one of Rajkumar's finest movies as well. Rajkumar had this ability to put in an understated performance. So in his body language, in his look, in the way he delivered his dialogues, you could see a lot of passion and emotion. वो आप देखिए. So it's not the Rajkumar of the 80s and 90s, वो हम कल भी थे, आज भी हैं और कल भी रहेंगे type of Rajkumar. वो ही एक अलग स्टाइल है. but you will see a very different, subdued, very classy Rajkumar in Lal Patthar. तो ये था लाल पत्थर, ये थी लाल पत्थर की कहानी. इसके बाद पूजा is coming back and this time she is going to take us to 1963. दिल एक मंदिर का एक गाना है जो वो पेश करने जा रही हैं, और गाना शुरू होने से पहले I'd ask Mohan to tell us more about the song. You need to unmute yourself. Shekhar. Shekhar?
Okay. Am I
Yeah,
heard? Yeah, okay. Oh, thank you, Deepak. Dil Ek Mandir, again, a very landmark movie in terms of the love triangle that was depicted in the movie. फिल्म के बारे में बहुत चर्चा हुई. Rajendra Kumar, then an upcoming star, Meena Kumari, already an acclaimed actress. Rajkumar, as Deepak rightly said, he was not the Rajkumar of the 70s and 80s. In fact, the entire swagger and style came from Waqt, where he said, Chennai State, जिनके अपने घर शीशे के हों वो दूसरे पे पत्थर नहीं फेंका करते. That style became more and more polished and evolved after the Waqt. Before that, he was a very subdued actor, a very understated performance, as Deepak said. But barring all this, I want to take your attention to a person whom not many in history would know or acknowledge, and that's the film's director, C.V. Sridhar. For people who are Tamilians in the group, you can ask your dads or your granddads as to what Sridhar was in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I mean, he was like the Raj Kapoor and the Bimal Roy and the Yash Chopra combined together. That kind of a prolific output. I kid you not, there are some 75 odd movies in which he is directed, produced, story, screenplay, dialogues. And in 30 years, 75 movies is one hell of a body of work. So doffing my hat to a genius called Sridhar. और उनका सबसे अगर हसीन कारनामा अगर आपको देखना है तो that's a film called प्यार किए जा. And even Dil Ek Mandir, he used to remake his own Tamil Telugu movies into Hindi. So Dil Ek Mandir itself was a remake of a Tamil movie that he had directed himself and produced called Nenjil Or Alayam. So can we have Pooja rendering the evergreen song?
बीते न मिलन की बेला, आज चांदनी की नगरी में अरमानों का मेला. रुक जा रात ठहर जा रे चंदा, बीते न मिलन की बेला, आज चांदनी रुक चिंता दो तन मन एक हमारे। कल का डरना काल की चिंता दो तन मन एक हमारे। जीवन सीमा के आगे भी आऊंगी मैं संग तुम्हारे। आऊंगी मैं संग तुम्हारे। रुक जा रात ठहर जा रे चंदा बीते न मिलन की मेला। आज चांदनी की नगरी में अरमानों का मेला। रुक जा रात ठहर जा रे चंदा बीते न मिलन की मेला। आज चांदनी की नगरी में अरमानों का मेला। रुक जा रात ठहर जा रे चंदा। रुक जा रात ठहर जा रे चंदा। रुक जा रात ठहर जा रे चंदा।
Wonderful, wonderful, Pooja. मजा आ गया. चलिए, we move to the penultimate song of this evening. ये भी हसरत का कमाल है और as we keep saying कि हसरत was romance all the way. इसका एक नमूना इसी गाने में आता है. निगाहों से बचकर छुपाओ तो जाने, ख्यालों में भी तुम ना आओ तो जाने. निगाहों से बचकर छुपाओ तो जाने, ख्यालों में भी तुम ना आओ तो जाने. अजी लाख पर्दों में छुप जाइएगा, नजर आइएगा, नजर आइएगा. अजी रूठ कर कहाँ जाइएगा. मोहन.
Thanks, Deepak. Arzu in many ways is a landmark movie because by the starting of the 60s or the mid 60s, the famous rift between Shankar Jaikishan had been thrown open by the gossip magazines and the people in the know and all that stuff. So it was almost rumored that they were composing independently, just giving the hyphen to the name because that is what the distributors wanted, and that's how the entire fraternity came to know of them. So अगर आप गौर से सुनेंगे इस गाने को, there is a certain softness, there is a certain pathos associated with the song, which is so much Jaikishan style of composing. And by the mid 60s, and Arzu is a color movie, and Kashmir in full bloom. It was also said that they went twice, one to record all the romantic songs, and the second time around to record the melancholic songs. Bedardi Balma Tujho Mera Man Yaad Karta Hai. Another important fact: the producer-director Ramanand Sagar is the half brother of a certain Mr. Vidhu Vinod Chopra. So, can we have the song, please?
अजी रूठ
Sanchita, लेकिन हमसे मत रूठिएगा क्योंकि Shekhar tells me that I didn't announce your name before the beginning of the song. So friends, that was Sanchita rendering this beautiful Arzu number for us. क्या करें वो, मतलब I have to do a perform a balancing act. एक तो स्क्रीन पे हमेशा देखना पड़ता है, ऊपर से ये जूम पे मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं, और तीसरा व्हाट्सएप की चैट पे मैसेजेस आ रहे हैं कि दिस वेंट रॉन्ग एंड दैट वेंट रॉन्ग एंड यू फॉरगॉट दिस एंड यू फॉरगॉट दैट. तो बंदर की तरह मुझे बहुत बैलेंस करना पड़ता है. Anyway, we now come to the very last song of this evening, and जिसने भी ये सीक्वेंस बनाया है बहुत शायद सोच समझ के बनाया है, क्योंकि इसमें ये लास्ट सॉन्ग है, उसमें एक इसमें क्या है, उसका एक सिग्निफिकेंस है. तो सिग्निफिकेंस ये है कि द मैजिक ऑफ Shankar Jaikishan, Shailendra and Hasrat Jaipuri that began with Barsat in 1949 received its first major jolt on the 14th of December 1966 when Shailendra passed away at a very young age. He was 43, just 43, and Jaikishan followed 5 years later at the age of 41. So by end of 71, for all practical purposes, the Shankar Jaikishan Hasrat Shailendra team had kind of fallen by the wayside. तो ये गाना जो है वो शैलेंद्र की फिल्म तीसरी कसम का है 1966, और इसकी भी बहुत दुख भरी कहानी है. Shailendra made this film. It was a labor of love. He poured all his money into it, and sadly it ran into litigation and production issues, several delays. And when it saw the light of day, Shailendra was not allowed to attend the premiere because the film had gone into, there was a court case against Shailendra and so forth. So he was barred from attending the premiere of his own film in Delhi in 1966. So all this took its toll. The film production began in the early 60s, maybe 61, 62. तो ये 4-5 साल का जो धक्का लगा शैलेंद्र को, फाइनेंशियल लॉसेस, production delays and so forth, वो ऐसा धक्का लगा कि he never really recovered from it and he passed away. और ये गाना, आखिरी गाना अजय पेश करने वाले हैं, मोहन.
So thanks, Deepak. As you rightly said, another significant movie in the history of Indian cinema. We lost Shailendra in 1966. ऐसा कहते हैं कि Jaikishan used to vibe well with Hasrat Jaipuri, and Shailendra made a great pairing with Shankar. So by 1971, दो गलत स्तंभ रह गए थे RK के, which was Hasrat and Shailendra, who had not vibed well with each other in terms of the output or the prolificness of music. Having said that, ये film directed by Basu Bhattacharya. फणीश्वर नाथ रेणु की ये कहानी है मारे गए गुलफाम, और उसी पर एक गाना भी है इस पिक्चर में. व्हाट इज इम्पोर्टेंट कि शैलेंद्र वाज द प्रोड्यूसर. सो अगर चाहते तो 9-10 गाने वो खुद ही लिख सकते थे, इतनी उनमें क्षमता थी. पर सच इज द ग्रेटनेस ऑफ द मैन एंड द फ्रेंडशिप दैट ही कैरिड विद हसरत जयपुरी कि 4-5 गाने उन्होंने हसरत जयपुरी से भी लिखवाए इस पिक्चर में. उसी को हम आपके सामने पेश कर रहे हैं. गाने के बोल हैं चलत मुसाफिर ले गए रे, sung by the irrepressible Manna Dey. Can we have the song, please?
चलत मुसाफिर मोहलिया रे पिंजड़े वाली मुनिया, चलत मुसाफिर मोहलिया रे पिंजड़े वाली मुनिया. उड़ उड़ बैठी हलवैया दो कन्या, उड़ उड़ बैठी अलवैया दो कन्या आहे, बर्फी के सब रस ले लिया रे पिंजरे वाली मुनिया। उड़ बैठी बजजवा दो कन्या, उड़ उड़ बैठी बजजवा दो कन्या आहे, कपड़ा के सब रस ले लिया रे पिंजरे वाली मुनिया। उड़ उड़ बैठी पनवड़िया दो कन्या, उड़ उड़ बैठी पनवड़िया दो कन्या आहे, हीरा के सब रस ले लिया रे पिंजरे वाली मुनिया। हाँ चलत मुसाफिर मोह लिया रे पिंजरे वाली मुनिया।
हाँ, यकीनन इन लोगों ने, शंकर जयकिशन, हसरत जयपुरी, शैलेंद्र और उनके जो असिस्टेंट थे, वो असिस्टेंट तो आई मीन इट साउंड्स लाइक अ डेरोगेटरी वर्ड, लेकिन जिन्होंने उनका करियर भर साथ दिया, वो असिस्टेंट से बहुत ऊंचे थे। सेबेस्टियन डिसूजा, परहैप्स द फाइनेस्ट पर्सन टू असिस्ट अ कंपोजर इन हिंदी सिनेमा, गोवा के रहने वाले थे। एंड दत्ताराम वाडकर, who gave the music of some 15-20 films in the late 50s 60s। तो ये सारे लोग जो थे बहुत कमाल के लोग थे, और ऐसे लोग, ऐसी जोड़ी नहीं है, ये पूरा जो ग्रुप है 6 लोगों का, कभी पहले नहीं आया और आज तक नहीं आया। वो हिस्ट्री हैज नॉट रिपीटेड इटसेल्फ, इट इज अनलाइकली दैट इट विल रिपीट इटसेल्फ। तो इस बात को लेके आई विल आस्क मोहन टू क्लोज द प्रोसीडिंग्स विद हिज रिमार्क्स।
Thank you so much, Deepak, and I wish to thank everyone for this wonderful opportunity given. Frankly, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't even know how this program is going to go, and I wish to thank you, Deepak, for the wonderful feeding that you used to give me like a volleyball player. कि आप मार लो नेट के ऊपर. So that was so good, and I mentioned to you in our private chat that you have such a sweet and a lovely, serene voice. That one of the takeaways from this comparing is that the kind of therav that you have got in your comparing. So that's the kind of stuff that you gave me today. And yes, you're absolutely right. That kind of quartet that formed, Shankar Jaikishan, Hasrat, Shailendra, जहां ये टूट रही थी, क्रिकेट में एक और बन रही थी, बेदी, चंद्रा, प्रसन्ना और वेंकट राघवन की on the cricket field. So quartets is what we go by, or even in the 90s where it was Dada, Sachin, Dravid and Sehwag. So quartets have always fascinated in terms of what they can produce in terms of the output and the kind of quality that they bring onto the table. I also wish to thank Shekhar for having gotten me into this, and it's a wonderful platform. The kind of singers that you have, each one of them is a gem and done full justice. I mean, जिन्होंने चलत मुसाफिर गाया, उन्होंने दुनिया ने भाई ये भी गाया. So the kind of range that people possess is amazing in this group. I wish to thank you, and I wish everyone a great Saturday evening, and hope this ये musical सफरनामा चलता रहे. Over to you, Deepak.
Mohan, आपने कहा कि you didn't know what you were in for. Honestly, even I didn't know how this was going to pan out, but it panned out beautifully and without any glitches, without any continue to issues. So thank you friends for joining us this evening and we'll be back soon. कब आएंगे ये अभी कह नहीं सकते, किसे साथ लाएंगे ये भी कह नहीं सकते, लेकिन आप जुड़े रहिए. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks.